It's official, the era of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo has come to an end. The legendary Argentine surprised everyone and moved to the USA. A 3-year contract with an eye on a beautiful final within the next World Cup. We understand why Lionel Messi chose Inter Miami. A quiet life. Messi made it clear in a big interview that he was just tired of media life. Scandals, intrigues, investigations. Leo wants peace and privacy. This was the decisive factor. Firstly, there is a completely different culture of football pain in the USA. Soccer does not excite the minds of Americans, and the local league is a long-standing sanatorium for legends. Secondly, a lot of star football players played very poorly in the USA, but they were still carried on their hands. The best example is Kaká. The Brazilian was not even his shadow in Orlando, but he did not face criticism even close. In MLS, it is not customary to put hard pressure on stars. The very fact of their relocation is a victory for the local public. Another important factor is the culture of football cheer without unnecessary emotions. Fans will not fight, will not wait at the stadium to attack the car, and will not attack while walking with their family. Play, relax, and have fun without obligations. A serious contrast with Barcelona, where Messi would have immediately fallen under the machine gun from criticism, or Saudi Arabia, in which Cristiano Ronaldo has already become an object of hatred for many. 2. I realized that I was not pulling. Messi will turn 36 in the summer. His recent seasons at club level are far from ideal. It's hard to believe, but after 2015 Messi was not in the Champions League final. In almost all important matches in the playoffs of the main European Cup, Leo failed, and with him the team. Messi dissolved into big games and became a juicy target for criticism. Leo did not change himself and disappeared from the field in the playoffs in matches with far from ideal Bayern. In Barcelona, they would have expected a miracle from him, but the Argentine is capable of it only in Ligue 1. Messi has beautiful statistics in France, but then in a dominant team that surpasses any opponent in terms of the cost of the composition several times. In Spain it would be much more difficult, but in the Champions League it is already impossible. 3. World Cup in 2026, the USA, Canada and Mexico will host a historic World Cup. It is now clear that Lionel Messi will have preferences. In fact, the Argentine will become the face of the tournament. Another blow to Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi can get legendary status in the USA in 3 seasons, soaked in the love of the local public. The Argentinian will be carried in his arms, and then warmly conducted to rest, regardless of the result. A deal with a double meaning. Leo will attract a lot of new investments in MLS and raise interest in the league to an exorbitant level, and in gratitude they will provide him with a comfortable football old age without unnecessary pressure. Perhaps Lionel will lose money in comparison with Saudi Arabia, but in the future he will get more football fame and recognition. Without a doubt, playing in the MLS is much more honorable than scoring goalkeepers in Saudi Arabia, who have put on gloves for the second time in their lives. 4. Legacy in the USA. It is very likely that the story of Lionel Messi in the United States will not end after the World Cup. This is a long-term project with bright prospects. In particular, it was previously reported that one of the main advantages of the American offer is the opportunity to get your own franchise after completing your career. That is, Messi will get a chance to build his football empire following the example of David Beckham. Special requirements will be applied to Lionel. He will be allowed to create a club without global own investments with the help of investors and the league itself. In the same Saudi Arabia, such a project would be impossible, and in the United States, Messi can get a unique asset in one of the fastest growing leagues in the world. 5. Perspectives and full control. Since this season, MLS has a historic television contract with Apple for 10 years with payments of $250 million per year. The future of the league is confirmed and protected. There will be no Chinese scenario here, when the leadership in the country has played enough stars and actually sent everyone back to Europe. Do not think about the sentiments of the Arab sheiks, who drew plans on paper to get into the world top 5. The final bonus for Leo Messi is total control over the club and transfers. There have already been rumors about future newcomers. In fact, Leo can gather a club of friends and play for fun with those with whom it's just nice. The first candidate to enter is Luis Suarez. Former Barcelona coach Gerardo Martino is already being prophesied as a coach. We will certainly wait for other stars of the Catalan club from among those who have not yet left for Saudi Arabia. It's funny that Messi formally moved to a crisis club. Inter Miami has lost 5 consecutive games in the MLS and is in last place in the Eastern Conference. However, there is still half of the season ahead. Jumping into the playoffs is an easy task for Messi. The Argentine has already provided Inter with the first million subscribers at his own expense on social networks.